In this video, I'm gonna show you how to grow a TikTok account from scratch, even if you have 0 followers. I'm going to show you a 3-step process that I use personally to gain a following of over 100,000 followers in just under 1 year. All right, so as I stated in this video, I'm gonna show you how to grow a TikTok account from scratch, even if you're starting with 0 followers. And even if you don't have 0 followers, you're still in luck because I'm still gonna show you how to grow your account. I'm gonna share the exact 3-step process I use to blow up, gain over 100,000 followers in just under a year, and change my life with social media. This has made content creation my full-time job. I've been able to travel the world and make multiple 6 figures doing what I love, creating content. So without further ado, let's get into it. But I want to introduce myself a little bit first. I've been creating content since 2018. I've built a following over 150,000 followers across all my different platforms. I've worked with brands like Red Bull, Apple, Converse, Smartwater, Amazon, you name it, I've done it. And I've also been able to help replicate those results for my clients, generating over 300 million plus views for my private content clients. Content has been my life for years now. I've lived and breathed it, and I am now ready to share with you the exact same methods that I use to ultimately scale my brand and change my life with social media. So enough about me and what I've done. It's time for what we're about to do together. So step 1, let's get into it. So in step 1, we want to pick an audience, right? And I want to be very clear on what I say right here. Forget the old pick a niche advice. And the reason I say this is because every YouTube guru, every Instagram guru will tell you that you need to pick a niche. That's like the first thing they say. And while it is simultaneously correct with what I am saying, the truth is that a niche is not nearly enough what you need in order to capture the perfect viewer. And I see it time and time again, because at the end of the day, just because you're in fashion doesn't mean that that is all you do. You might be a fashion creator who goes for a very dark and grunge aesthetic, or you may go for something super girly, pink and pop. But at the end of the day, those aesthetics changes the entire narrative of where your content goes. So having a niche is not merely specific enough. We want to aim for an archetype, and that is why I say pick an audience. Who are you making content for? Is it the 22-year-old glued to a vape, or is it the 50-year-old mom doom scrolling at night? Knowing your audience will unlock better ideas and better messaging for your content creation. In a day and age where all content is starting to look and sound the same, you have to ask yourself, how do you stand out? Aesthetics and social awareness are everything for a brand these days because it shows intention and it shows that you truly connect with your audience the way that you claim you do publicly. You guys ready for step 2? Let's go. So now what you need to do is find creators that are comparable to you. Once you know your audience, look for creators who already serve that group. And I'll explain why, and it'll all tie in together in step 3, but you need to understand one thing. I'm not talking celebrities like Chris Brown. Their success isn't from social media growth tactics, it's from fame. So if you're a musician, you probably shouldn't try to mirror what Chris Brown is doing. If you're a basketball player, you probably shouldn't try to mirror what Michael Jordan is doing. You want to find creators that are comparable. You want to find someone who might be maybe just a little bit close to you, someone who's a little bit far out, someone who's really far out, or even maybe someone who's under you. The whole goal is to find creators that serve the same audience and are actively creating content, because we want this to be scalable, we want this to be consistent, and we have to make sure that we have an influx of creativity to take from so that this method can work and be successful and sustainable during your content creation journey. Their content, the people that we're talking about, becomes a map for what your audience responds to. And that'll all make sense right now in step number 3. Are you ready? Let's go. So, in step 3, apply the Outlier Framework. So We want to take everything and tie it all together with the Outlier Framework. And that's where we look at a creator's last 30 videos and we pull up the top performing ones. We study what worked, the idea, the script, the editing, even the audio, the hook. Then we recreate those concepts, but in your own voice and in your own style. You're not copying these people. You're building on the proven successful frameworks that these videos have already proven to work on social media. These are videos that stand out and go viral amongst your competitors that are already creating 100 pieces of content. If this one piece of content sticks out, it is more than likely that that same concept or idea will be able to land for you with your audience. And that's why it's so important to get so many different creators at so many different points in their career, because it'll ultimately allow you to test different metrics and see what works for you and your own unique audience. Because even if these people are comparable, even if we're copying just a little bit, we still have so much uniqueness within each and every audience for every single niche, for every single creator. So I want you to understand that if you do this shortcut, it will give you patterns, inspiration, and a much higher chance of going viral rather than just throwing things at the wall to see what sticks and to see what works. This is how I get quick wins in any niche, for any client, for any industry. At the end of the day, if you can apply this, there is somebody that is doing what you've done that has already been successful. It's not about what time of day that you need to post. It's not about your thumbnails. It's not about any of those things. When we're talking about short form content, and even really just content in general, this framework sets you up for success. So ultimately, to wrap everything together, if you're starting from scratch, this is the blueprint. Pick your audience, study the creators, and apply the Outlier Framework. This is how you can grow fast on TikTok with no followers, with no substance, just starting all from the beginning. If you got value from this video, please drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see in the next video from me. If there's any topics or anything that you would like me to cover, I am more than happy to work with you guys on a one-to-one level. Please feel free to reach out to me on all my socials. And until then, I will see you guys the next time.